know, can you figure? Bror Fredrik is live a minute early. You know I'm anxious to get on camera. A minute early, no way. That sun wasn't out a second ago. Now it's freaking blazing. Alright, let me fire up the shot. Activity. Alright, there we go. Oh, no commercial. That was awesome. Bellagio for sure. Let me do some quick hellos, then I gotta draw the blinds. What up, Bill married? Jim, great day, Mom. Venus. Let's see who else is here. Chris, Nat, and Frank. Sony. Tom, Lars. Gary, what up? What up, Chanel for show. Trisha Lee. Keep them coming. What up, Captain Luke? And what do we got? 70 people on? Like, oh, it's finally going down. I was getting blind. I think I still am. Like, whoa. That's not too bad. It's behind a cloud right now. Momentarily, it's gonna be all up on the grill. But I do have there's curtains right here. See, someone drew them already. Having fun. Auto adjusting cameras are awesome. Kyle, Workenstein. What up? Oh, there it comes. Now I'm gonna start Squinty McSquinterson. Blue eyes are like not designed. We can see in the dark, but we can't see in the light. Go figure. Busted JC. The sun is upon me. Yes. Yeah, I love this shirt. Do you like that shirt? Thank you. Oh look, I was wondering where that reflection was coming from. That's actually the camera. I love this shirt. Whoa. That's not a good look. Alright, hold on. I'm going to draw the shades. Because I had that type of pull in Vegas. Alright, hold on. That's better. That's better. This table is scungy. Oh my god. I gotta be careful where my elbows is and everything. I'm on a little bit of light. Oh, that's weird. That's even weirder. I just momentarily blinded myself. It's cool. I muse easy. Alright, got my water. Got my notes. I do handwritten notes. I'm analog when it comes to notes, for the most part. I do convert some to the real deal. Gary, thank you, brother. Gary covered the parking activities for this evening. Everyone thank Gary. And I thank you, bro. Alright, let's see. Now you can see me. It's bad. What up, Bubba? The air quality is shit today. I don't know why. It just feels weird. Alright, let me refire up chat activities and we'll get into the conversation that I think a lot of you have been waiting for me to have. Yeah, I appreciate that. Skirting around the YT activities. I mean, when it goes down, I want a little bit of sun, but that's... I mean, I'm actually drawing the curtains over here. Let me see. I like that look. Wait. I don't know. Maybe it is ragweed. There's something in the air. Maybe it's here or outside. But as soon as I stepped out the door, I got this little hack going on. Yeah, I tried to get some coffee going, but I arrived like a hair late and didn't see my girl. But I got water. I'm gonna get coffee on the way out. I gotta have my coffee. It is warm in here today. I don't know why. They're just like being cheap on the AC activities. But I didn't want to get, like, now when I drink coffee, being that, like, you know, my system is kind of cleansed out from just eating, like, bacon and cows. When I drink coffee, I feel it. It's just like, and I'm bouncing off the walls. I don't want to bounce off the walls to have this conversation. Drink the tea, drink the green too, that sounds good. Marie Belle. Chris and Frank with the 20 Bananagramas, thank you very much. I love my shirt. Yeah, it could be all the asbestos. That is true. It could be all the asbestos from the Mirage, because demolition has started over there. I didn't pass yet. What up, Alan? But I was planning on going out there, but we got some serious things to discuss. So, if you're not already subscribed, I'm going to invite you to subscribe. That way you can get in on the conversation activities. And let's see. Should I do it? Yeah, I'll do it. Bror Fredrik coming at you. I was going to say raw and uncensored, but no, not yet. Coming at you live from the Bellagio. I'm going to invite everyone to like, share, subscribe. Let me do a good wind-up. And hit the bell button to get notified when I do this again, which is at least, I can still say this, 5 times a week. And if you want to support the channel, Super Chat while I'm live is the grease that keeps live streams, in fact the whole channel, going. And clicking on links and doing all this stuff. We're going to talk about this tonight. Now, and I'm recording this in the background. I'll make a separate. Oh my God. The wine is kicking in. I am recording this, so I am gonna make a separate video. I'll put it up tomorrow, and you guys will get to, for those of you who aren't live, get to watch it, because I'm not gonna put in the title or the description what the video is about. I'll do that tomorrow and put up a separate video for people to understand what is actually going on with the future of the Bror Fredrik YouTube channel. So, as some of you may have noticed in the Chris and Frank 4 days, 8 hours, and 46 minutes. I know, right? I'm psyched too. Thank you very much. Yeah, we're gonna have some fun. Let's see, for those of you who are not members of the Bror Nation Facebook group, which is now the Bror Fredrik group, we'll talk about that too. My notes keep falling. I posted in there yesterday that moving forward, the live streams will be on my own platform over at heybrorfredrik.com. Right there. All right, now, what does that mean? Well, first of all, I'm going to address the obvious, and I did get a couple of questions about it, and people sending me things. Phil with the 5 Bananagramas, what up, brother? You know, people sent me notes. I've been hearing rumors being spread. I've been hearing people, you know, the chatter. I've been hearing stuff, and you know, direct questions, and people in the group and that type of stuff. So, what is not happening is I'm not shutting the channel down. I'm not getting off YouTube. I'm not doing any of that. So let's just make that completely crystal clear. I am not leaving YouTube. That's just not happening. So now what? Okay, so the next post that I made, well, the first post that I made was proceeding forward, live streams such as these will be available on heybrorfredrik.com. What the hell is heybrorfredrik.com? Well, it's my own streaming platform, akin to what you're viewing right now. You just have to go to a website, and it has the same functionality, the same, I wouldn't say the same feel, but it looks like you go into Netflix for all intents and purposes. I've got like 100 videos on there already, live streamed 3 times a week, which, you know, obviously now is going to increase. Other videos, got premium videos, got live videos, the whole shit. I'm set up. I can go mobile. I can go from the studio. I could do it right here if I wanted to. I have the technology. I just haven't done remote ones yet. That'll be changing. Now, why? Why am I doing that? in order to give the why, and again, I'm not leaving YouTube whatsoever. So you're going to see plenty of me, just not as much in the, she wants to sit down, I guess, just not that much in the live category. And I know that's what a lot of people come to know me by, or come to enjoy or expect, and that's even what YouTube expects. You know, they pigeonhole me as a live streamer per se. I gotta fix that angle. Nah. It's like a jaunty angle right now. No, it's worse. Not taking that angle. What's up with that? Hold everything. There we go. Now we're in business. Fill with the 3 banana rounds. Okay, what? Rocket Man? Cool. Shout out tech. Yeah, it's all, I got all the tech. You know, I got all the tech, and it's improving, you know, as time progresses and as a need for it. You know, I'm not going to put everything at once. Okay, so in order to explain why I want to do this, and forgive me if I don't look at chat, because I want to try to get through this, you know, in a cohesive manner so everyone understands. In order to explain the why, I gotta explain the why I started Hey Bror Fredrik, which is technically called Raw and Uncensored, in the first place. Well, it started about a year ago. I decided that I was getting a little tired of the censorship. I was getting tired of being told, like, once they sent me through re-education camp, which they did, some of you know, some of you don't know, they sent me through re-education camp. I had to take like a course online with YT where they taught me how to be good. You know, this is what you're doing wrong, you have to behave, you gotta be like this, and you have to say that, and blah, 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 blah. They showed me all the stuff I supposedly was doing wrong, which is just speaking my mind, you know, things like that. So I passed their re-education camp, and you know, and it's been quiet ever since, kinda, for the most part. They took down a few videos when I was describing my own situation, how I was born, because a lot of you know I was born, wow, this hair. I didn't take that mullet leaf today. I was born basically crippled. I was born basically blind. You know, I had floating eyes. I can give you the technical. I did a whole video about it. My eyes went in 2 different directions, like this and whatnot. My legs were, you know, curved when I was born. Had them broken 3 times, put back together, the whole shit. When I discussed that in depth, they took down the video because they said that it was a med, I can't say the rest of the word, so I'll take this down, med information. And I appealed it, and I said, hey, it's not, you know, this, listen to it. It's a story that I was trying to express. It's inspiration. You know, throughout the whole thing, I was like, hell, you know, I couldn't even walk. Now now I can walk, now I lift weights, I do all the shit. You know, if I can do it, you can do it. I said it was a motivational story about my own life. And they were like, nope. Nope. So they've had a bug up their ass ever since. So they sent me to re-education camp, passed it. Maybe they don't believe it, you know, maybe they think I cheated or something. Anyway, so it's been a struggle with them ever since. And it just gets progressively worse. I mean, it doesn't take a rocket science to figure out that, you know, YT is not a fan of the channel because it's, you know, it's flat. You know, they continually, you know, shit, 3 out of 7, sometimes 4 out of 7 live streams get demonetized. Like straight up the one yesterday. I was talking about what's going on in the world and, you know, the election and all that. This one will get demonetized too. The election and all that other shit. They demonetized it. No reason, no nothing. You know, they just don't like what I have to say. They want me to just shut the absolute F up. And it's been like that for over a year. And a year ago, I asked everyone, I was like, hey, you know, if you had to pay like 50 cents to watch a live stream, would you? And everyone was like, absolutely, absolutely, 50 cents, that's nothing, find that under the couch, who cares, 50 cents, we'll do that. Like it was a resounding yes. Hundreds of people were like, absolutely, and I did this for weeks as a test to see if it was feasible or not. I was like, all right, people will support the effort, so I went about to build my own platform. I completed it in March. Yeah, I think it was like mid-March or so. It was like 90% complete. I launched it, did founders things, the whole bit. And it's been going ever since, picking up a member here and there and, doing the live streams. It's great, lots of fun. But my intention was, in the beginning, to have a merging where, okay, it's almost like an extension of YT. And, all these people are telling me, yes, they would support the effort. Ultimately, very few did. I sent out like 125 free months. Hey, and like to everyone, like everyone was like, yeah, we'll do. I sent out free months. Nobody even, like maybe 20 people took me up on it or whatever, and they're not paying, They didn't pay in the beginning, whatever. Now they are, it was a trial thing. Okay, so I was like, all right, cool. But I wanted to have like a merging where I could do I could do my normal thing, putting up videos, taking you on adventures and stuff here on YT, and doing the stuff that YT continually, I have to battle them every freaking day. So, and I would exercise my, my right to say what I want to say over there. But as time progressed, I started to feel like I didn't want the cross-pollination. I wanted the two entities to be separate. So I started doing, I started like leaning back into doing the live streams here because a lot of people didn't end up supporting me for 50 cents a day, so I had to go to plan B. So I'm like, all right, I'll lean back into YT and, keep doing the thing for the people who support me over there. And there's great people. And everyone who's over at brorfredrik.com is also over here. There's no like people who aren't, so there is cross-pollination there. It's 100%. So, okay, so I leaned into it. I'm like, all right, cool. Now, I'm going back to what I originally intended for all intents and purposes. So that's the why and sort of the journey from March, April to now. Okay, so let's get into some particulars as I readjust this camera. All right, so on the particular level, I'm just checking some stuff real quick. I got like spinning dials over here, but I got a good connection over there. Anywho, all right. So, what does this actually mean right now? So, as I stated in the beginning, as I stated on the Facebook group, I'm going to be doing most of the live streams, not all, but most of the live streams are going to take place on my platform at brorfredrik.com. I'm still going to do some live streams. If you notice, for the past week or so, I've been doing a little like test bed activity. I've been running live streams from the studio where they're like pseudo live streams where they are live. I'm working in the studio anyway. And I got the mic on a boom arm, it's in front of me. I'm editing videos, I'm doing work-related stuff, I'm paying my bills, I'm washing my clothes, I'm cooking ham, doing all that shit on camera. And I pop in every 10, 15 minutes, hang out, say hello, greet everyone in the audience. People who are in the live stream chatting with each other, which is awesome. And We all go about our days, and they've been going well. I'm still gonna do those. So if it's not good, live streaming is not completely going away. Not at all. I'm still gonna do those. I don't know how often, once, twice, three. I can do it 7 days a week if I want. I have thousands of hours of Vegas stuff, and I sit in front of that computer 8 to 12 hours a day. So for me to press a couple buttons and pop my face in once in a while and say hello, just to, because it's fun. And that'll still give people an opportunity for lives to interact with me, to talk with me, because like I said, I do pop in every few minutes. Anyone who's seen one of them can attest to that, and probably, in a more relaxed environment. I was folding my laundry the other day on camera. I cooked a frickin' a ham shank on the last live stream, So that's fun too. It's fun for me, and you guys kept me company, I kept you company, so it was fun. So I'm still gonna do those, and I still want to do the occasional, like maybe an AMA, because I can't stay in the house all the time, I would go absolutely frickin' bonkers. So maybe every Friday I would continue possibly to do the True Bar thing, although there's no internet in that area anymore, so that was kind of fussy. Maybe I'll still do it every Friday, every other Friday, who freaking knows? AMA once in a while, so I'll still live stream here, so that way everyone's like, oh, because a lot of people like, oh, that sucks, like type of thing, that sucks. Well, it does suck, I get it, I get it. It does suck if you're used to something. I mean, I've been doing this, I've been live streaming, which is something on my list. Do you know I've done over 1,200 live streams? 1,200 live streams. According to my pedometer, because, I have the health tracker and everything, in the 4 years that I've done this, I've walked over 5,500 miles during live streams, in every possible condition, in every possible time of day, in rain, 110 degrees, 120 degrees, nighttime, daytime, poisonous air, monsoon, whatever it happens to freaking be. And that doesn't even account for the hundreds of miles I've driven in my car doing driving chats, I was willing to burn up my tires and shit to take you along with me and do all that fun stuff. And I had fun doing it, and it is a bunch of fun doing it. So, I don't want anyone to forget that. It's just like, so I got everyone used to it. 1,200 live streams, and it's an opportunity for everyone to see their friends and say hello and take a break from their day. I get all that. And someone posted in the Facebook group, well, that's not fair. What do I say to that's not fair? Should I just, okay, all right, sorry, let me get back to walking, can I stop when I'm at 7,000 miles? Well, at what point, at what point is it fair, At what point is it fair? That's all I have to say to someone who says, that's not fair, well, whatever, that sucks. Anyway, so, going back to it again, I'll still live stream, just not, I've been live streaming 6 days a week for the past 2 years. 6 days a week for 2 years. Prior to that, it was 5 days a week, and before that, it was like 3 or 4. But I've been live streaming 6 days a week for over 2 years. That's a lot. I put a live stream on average, hour and a half to 2 hours, granted. Driving time, back and forth, that's another half hour. Pre-game, making thumbnails, setting this up, setting that up, doing all this stuff. I'm into a live stream on average 3 to 4 hours, 6 days a week. That's 24 hours per week. That's 96 hours a month. That's a lot. That's a lot, you know? So, fair, not fair, whatever. Okay, no, we'll not get into that right now. Let me get rid of that commercial real quick. So, I love doing live streams. So that's why I don't want to stop. I'm just moving them. The point here is I'm moving them, most of them. Like 90% of them are shipping over there. So what's going to be left? I'm getting back. I'm going to do those, quasi live streams. I'm going to put up news stuff. I'm still going to put shit out almost every single day. You guys noticed that I was doing Hey Las Vegas, not Hey Bror Fredrik. I'm going to lean into that. There's so many stories. I have like 4 of them already done. Well, not done, almost done, that I'm going to put out over the next few days. So there's still going to be tons of content out there. But I know a lot of you here are for live. And if you're not here for me, which I know a lot of you are not. I mean, I'll be completely honest, and you should be too. A lot of you people don't even give a shit about me. I mean, let's just be real. You're here to see each other, and that doesn't offend me. That doesn't bother me, you know? It doesn't bother me whatsoever. You're here to see your friends, and I take pride in that because, it's something that I launched, The Bror Nation has my freaking name in it, So, have I outlived my usefulness for certain people? Absolutely. I get that and I understand that, and I'm okay with that. That was by choice. I knew the deal. I've seen the deal. I know that a lot of you, like I said, I was joking yesterday, I could point this at the floor and you guys would still hang out and, talk with your friends and this and that, because I am affording everyone the opportunity to have a get-together. I get that, and I don't resent that. I'm proud of that. Sometimes, it feels a little odd, knowing that I'm putting, I put my heart into this. I put my time into this. I put my money into this. We'll get into that in a minute. I bared my soul. I've cried, I've laughed, I've joked, I got right through the coal, when they try to cancel me at the news. Like 4 people actually were like, hey, everything cool, bro? And everyone else was like, whatever. That kind of hurt, Nobody checked on me after that incident. Whatever. I've lived my life in front of you guys. I've told you all my secrets, and well, not all, but, so what's fair, what's not, whatever. So at some point, I'm just like, I look down and I'm, talking about some shit, and it's like, I see no one even paying attention. Like right now, there's like, I don't even know how many people are paying attention right now, because all I see is hello, 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 hi, hello, 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 hi, hello, hello, hello. I get it, it's cool. But it makes me question, who's actually listening, and why am I doing, Anyway, I digress. So, I'm still going to be putting up news. I'm still going to be putting up, Hey Las Vegas. I mean, I got one coming out on an upcoming potential smoking ban here. I got one coming up about, what's going on in Resorts World. They might lose their license. I got all sorts of shit. I mean, there's non-stop subjects here. And I'll toss in the occasional quasi-live stream, and I will toss in the occasional, like, AMA or chill and chat type of stuff. Okay. So, the question is, why did I make this decision? Well, I kind of, read between the lines, you kind of see. It's an extraordinary amount of time that this requires, and over time, the return on that time isn't really what it used to be. Like I said, between getting spanked, getting copyright. Oh, that's the other thing about my own platform. If I choose to do this and walk through... Seriously? No way. Hold on. Wow. Now I'm gonna cry. Online flipping and slots, 100 Bananaramas. Thank you. I appreciate all your hard work. You've given me 2 good years of entertainment. I love your CVids. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. Much love back to you guys. You guys are awesome. Yeah, super cool. Thank you. So, Jay, I get, you know I'm a big freaking softy. I'm all freaking choked up now. Let me play it off and drink something. Okay, so I'm still gonna be putting stuff, we covered all that. Now, why I made this decision. All I did was went back to the roots of what I intended in the first place. I just want, this was what I planned on doing, and I said this a year ago. I said, everyone was like, all gung-ho, abso-freaking-lutely, that'd be awesome, because you tribulations that I face. I mean, you know, fight with YT every single day over, you know, this and that and the songs, and like on my own platform, I could walk straight into any place I want. I could sit in a concert if I wanted to. Not that I'm gonna like abuse it, but if there's music in the background, I don't care. It's my platform. I'm not gonna give myself a copyright claim. You know, I can't go here, I can't go there, I can't do this, I can't do that. I got tired of that shit, and that shit stops now. You know? If I feel like walking through, you know, the display over my shoulder here in the Bellagio, I don't care if they're playing Disney music. It's my freaking platform, and it's your platform too. Phil with the 574, I do appreciate that. You're awesome, bro. So yeah, so that's not, I mean, I play music in the studio, you know, while we're doing shit, you know, I don't, you know, let Celine Dion buy a membership and then yell at me, you know, what do I care? Anyway, and if you notice over time, I understand it's the economy, you know, we're living in, you know, this economic situation where everything blows. I get it. I 100% get it. But, you know, if you know, I used to get like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 super chats during a live stream, and it kind of took the edge off of doing this because a live stream cost me money. I don't think people understand that. I don't think people understand that that this is a business. You know, as much as I love to do it, and I'm a ham, and I do it, you know, bottom line is this is a business. There is money involved here, you know? I've never done this to get rich or whatever, but at the bare minimum, I want to break even. You know, I don't want to go in the hole to provide entertainment for people, because who would? I don't think anyone in the audience would. You know, so I don't want to. It's just, that would be foolish, you know? That would be foolish for my future. It would be foolish, you know, on a lot of levels, you know, to put myself in debt so, you know, I can get validation or some weird shit. You know, I'm not freaking 20 years old. But if you notice now, I get like 1 super chat, or 2, or 3, and 9 times out of 10, or 97 times out of 100, it's the same 5 or 6 or 7 people. You know, it's the same people that are contributing, and there's a point where I start like, you know, I almost feel bad to see my moderators contributing, super chatting me. Like, I'm like, that hurts me. You know, it hurts my heart. It hurts my soul, you know, to see that happen. Thank you, bro. I do appreciate that. Oh, bro, I'm assuming I don't know. Thank you, online flipping and slots, for that 20. You know, it hurts my soul to see my own mods. Venus, thank you very much for the 10 banana. It hurts my soul to see that my mods, like my #1 contributors, and they're doing all the work, you know? And that hurts me. That hurts me on like a whole different level. But I understand we're in a, totally shitty economy and whatever. Mary with the 20 banana rounds. You guys are awesome. I mean, but you know what I'm saying, right? I mean, you wouldn't do it if you couldn't afford to, but at the same time, I'm like, wow. And then I'm like, wow, everyone else sits back and just, is like, cool. His mods are covering him, And I'm like, whoa, that's kind of weird, right? Wouldn't you say? That's kind of awkwardly weird. And I appreciate that, flipping. I'm gonna check everyone. I appreciate you guys. I'm gonna stop looking at the phone for a second so I can get all this going. It's kind of weird, and everyone else is like, oh, you're the best. and then my mods are like taking up the slack for everyone, because I'm not shitting everyone when I say I'm fan funded, I'm fan funded. They're demonetizing 3 to 5 days out of my 7. Where's the money coming from? I always wonder, okay, the other day I sat in front of a Buffalo machine and pissed away $50 for the sheer entertainment of it. Sometimes you win, sometimes I've done that a lot, and everyone, I guess everyone enjoys that and whatever, hey, Buffalo, the whole bit. Where does that $50 come from? It comes from my pocket. Everyone's like, oh, go play this game, go play that game. Not everyone, but I'm just, you know what I'm saying, right? Where does the money come from? If this isn't business, where does the money come from to do live streams? And everyone's like, oh, go eat, go do this. Yeah, I would love to go do stuff. I would love to go pay $50 and, go through the frickin' dinosaur exhibit at Bally's, well, now the Horseshoe and all that. But I don't make money on the live streams. So how do I do that? How do I do that and make everyone happy and be like, yay, where does everyone think this money comes from? It comes from my pocket. I'll give you an example. Yesterday, it cost me $40 to do that live stream, and this isn't all about money, but I want people to understand the math and why I'm doing this. It cost me $40 to do that live stream yesterday. Between coffee, tips, and parking, it cost me $40 to do that live stream yesterday. I made $8.30. Is that net? That's pre-tax. So take 25% of that, $6. That math doesn't math. That math just does not math. Even when I spent the $50, on the Buffalo, that's still $50. And I did it willingly. No, I twisted my arm. That was my decision. 25 to park, 50, so I'm at 75. I got 2 coffees for 10, $85. It cost me to do that live stream, technically, even though it was my decision. I didn't have to play Buffalo, but I knew it would be entertaining. I get more people involved, and everyone's, yay, great win, but, that session happened to suck. And the end of the day, what I made on that live stream was like 50. No, it's like 55. Because, people were, being generous and whatever. That still puts me at a $30 deficit for that live stream. So it still cost me $30 out of my own pocket to entertain everyone for 2 hours. Does that make sense to anyone? When they say that's not fair, that you don't want a live stream for free anymore? I mean, you got to think about it from my point of view, and that's not even factoring in the time that I could be doing all sorts of other things, advancing my own career and other things. I do it because I love it. I do it because you guys are my extended family, and I love you guys, but it shouldn't cost me money to hang out with you. It shouldn't cost me money to hang out with my friends, on a regular daily basis. That's my point. So it's not wholly about the money, but where does it come from? My trust fund? But I don't know why people don't think about that. that, yeah, it costs him, money to freaking, like, Gary knows. Gary's like, steps up immediately. He's like, hey, bro, I got you parking. He gets it because, he's thinking, on those levels. Where other people are just like, damn, that sucks. You're not going to be doing this for free anymore. All right, whatever. So, and I could do it at home. I could do it on my own time. I could work around my own schedule. All I'm doing is shifting, if everyone understands. Oh, we got plenty of time. All I'm doing is shifting. So if I was going to do a 5:30 live stream on a Monday, I would do a 5:30 live stream on a Monday at heybrorfredrik.com. Which, is an instant bunch of benefits to all the people who are already members over there. But we'll get into that in a second. Okay, next thing on the list would be, and let me check before I go to the next thing on the list, because I see super chat activities coming in, and I want to respect that because that's absolutely freaking amazing. Busted JC, we've been gifted for a long time. You have my respect and will continue to support you, brother. Tell it like it is. God bless you. Thank you, Busted JC. I do appreciate that. Phil, my bro, with the 538 activities. I love the randomness. I love you, bro. Online flipping with the 20. Wide diggy with the 20. Bro, you're the man. You're the man, bro. I love you guys. You guys are going to make me all like mushy. You're leaking. Isn't that what they said on, what do you call it? I'm not going anywhere. We're just making little changes here. You're leaking. Who was that from? The Grinch. I could be an asshole, but I got a big heart. Anyway. Alright, so the other questions I have to address, and I will look at chat in a second. I'm going to read all these later when I go home, if they didn't demonetize it. Because when they demonetize me, most of the times they snag the chat, and I can't go back and read it. So I'm like, at least you could have let me look at it first before you spanked me. Anyway, so the other question is, why did I change the name of the Bror Nation Facebook group? Do I have a problem with the Bror Nation? Am I dissolving the Bror Nation? No. It's a branding thing. It's branding. It has to have my name on it. If I'm going to merge the live streaming aspect of YT with heybrorfredrik.com, everything should just have my name on it, technically. That way if people want to go look, because I am going to be advertising more on that group. I mean, the group's like got 900 and something people, but there's like 20 or 30 active people. I'll be honest, I considered like just being like, forget it. But why would I eliminate another place that you guys get to go and hang out and whatever, Nah, I didn't want to do that. Angry Swede with the 20 banana rounds. Got that. I appreciate you and Kelly a lot. So, it's a branding issue. I just want everything to have my name on it. Bror Nation has my name on it, yes. I think Bror Nation has, I'll be honest, I think a certain aspect of Bror Nation has outgrown me. Like, I've become unnecessary, and I know it. I mentioned that earlier, and I'm not saying that to be a dick, and I'm just being honest. I know that, but it still bears my name, I mean, some of you, some of you are like, whatever with this freaking Bror guy. I just love the group as a whole. But you gotta remember, it still has my freaking name on it, So, it's technically still mine, but I grant everyone who's outgrown the need for me to be the ringleader in the Bror Nation Facebook group. Hence a little bit of the change in that too. Am I dissolving it or distancing it? No. The Bror Nation lives on. It was just a branding issue. It's just a branding issue. That way if people search me, Bror Fredrik, I want to come up in everything. But if you search Bror Fredrik, Bror Nation does not come up. Branding. That's it. Don't anyone get butthurt about that. Okay, next deep conversation is Is the event canceled? I've been hearing a lot of that. Is the event, the Bror Nation Get Together 2025, being canceled? No. No. It's not being canceled. Why? Unless you guys just are like, F it, because he's not live streaming anymore, and he's being a butthead, making us pay 50 cents to watch a live stream. I mean, 50 cents? Come on now. No, we'll talk about that in a minute. Let me not get ahead of myself. Unless you guys are just like, you know, F him and his changes and whatever. I mean, if the demand isn't there, but so far there's already 20 people out of 50, you know, who have committed. I think 1 or 2 might have already asked for refunds or whatever upon, you know, finding this knowledge out. But it's not that dramatic in the grand scheme of things, you know? All right, so, no, not going anywhere. The Bror Nation get-togethers are not going anywhere unless there's no demand for it. If there's no demand for it, I'm not going to do it, obviously. In case you guys did not know, and I'll reiterate this, I do not make any money on a Bror Nation get-together. I probably should. I mean, if we're being totally honest. All right, I'm gonna check in a second. Thank you for everyone who's super chat. Oh, Phil with the 4 Bananagramas, you are awesome. And I just saw another one. Angie with the 20 from you and Bubba. You guys are great. I was using one of the thermal mugs today, and I always use crystal. Anyway, I don't make a dime off those. I mean, I technically should, but I know on an instinctual level. All right, time for honesty again. If I said something like, okay, you know, the main event is, you know, 250 or 150, 165, that's the average, 145, but it's a $25 fee for me. Everyone would be like, F you, bro. I know it. There'd be a few people who'd be like cool with it, but for the most part, it's like, no, I know it, you know it, don't lie to yourself, or don't lie to me. Well, I just know that. I just know that. Is that a bad thing? No, but would it be normal for me to charge for my event? To be there? Yeah, it would be normal. It would be totally normal. I mean, my business associates are like, what are you, nuts, bro? You don't charge for your own event? I'm like, no. Probably no one would show up. Well, a few people would show up. And I'm not insulting people who came. That's not the point. But I just know how the game is played. I just know I just would not get the support of that. And like live streams, they actually cost me money. I spent $1,300 and something during this past event. The previous event, I spent like $900 and something. Why do you spend money on your own event? Because I freaking hung out for a week and a half. It costs money to hang out in Vegas. You know, you guys know. You guys spent $1,300. So did I. Even though people are gracious enough to buy, you know, the restaurant fee for me too. I still spent money on that. I still hung out and gambled till freaking 4 in the morning with everyone. I still did this, I still did that, I still bought drinks, I still, you know, did all the stuff. So it still cost me $1,300. I didn't make a dime. It literally cost me money to do, and it'll cost me money to do the one coming up too, and I'm not complaining. I'm just being real for all the people who want to say later on, oh, Bror Fredrik makes money off his people. No, it cost me money because I want to see you guys. Otherwise, I'd sit my ass home the entire week, you know? You know, I'm back and forth on the strip like, you know, 5 times over the... It cost me like $400 just in parking that week. Because I saved all the receipts. I have to, you know? It cost me $400 just in parking. But I digress. So, bottom line with that is... No, I'm not The event is still taking place. No, I do not make any money off it. No, I put up my own money to make sure that everyone gets an opportunity to hang out with me. Because I know that's part of the reason. Yes, I know most people are there to see each other and to hang out, fellowship, and how's how you been? All the groups get together outside of Vegas too, and that's freaking awesome. That's awesome. But I know some people want to see me too, so I make sure I'm available like every freaking day. Anyway, let's see what else. Okay, so what does this mean to people who are already members of Bror Fredrik Raw and Uncensored? It means you get double your money's worth now. So for all you people who are founding members, and I sent out founding member discounts to 150 people in the very beginning. And you could have been on that bandwagon because it was a large discount in perpetuity till the end of time. It wasn't for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. It's just forever. I gave out a forever discount, which would have brought everything down to like 25 cents a day. Come on now. I did that, but nobody. Some people, like 30 out of 150, was like, yeah, that's cool. Anyway, so you're getting a bunch of extra content out of nowhere, because we're used to doing, the 2 to 3 live streams a week, and then I pop up other videos here and there about different subject matter, including me freaking standing in my pajamas making bacon and shit. And you do get to see me around the house. Well, you will be seeing me around the house soon. We're going to spend Christmas together a little bit anyway. So you're going to be getting a boatload of extra content, because it's a lateral shift. So all this stuff, so the people who are already members are getting everything that might be going away from YouTube for free, because it's covered. It's not. I'm not charging extra. I'm not going to get like now that YouTube's gone tier. I'm just shifting every. So who's ever paying is just going to get an extra 5 videos a week, an extra 5 opportunities to hang out with me a week. Well, 3 to 5 anyway. Depends on what the rest is. So all you guys are cool. You get everything anyway. So that's a major plus. And Raw and Uncensored has all the stuff. I mean, there's community, there's chat, there's this, there's that. There's everything. There's everything over there. And you guys can attest to that. It's kind of cool. And it's only going to get better. It's pretty freaking cool, though. Put a lot of work into it. And to tell you the truth, okay, let's be real. Part 94, I don't make any money over there either. That costs me money. I mean, if we get a bunch of members over there, it'll be break even, but I'm nowhere near that yet. I'd have to, I think, a little more than double the current membership for that to be on its own. Not even making money, just it's expensive. It is stupid expensive to run servers and streaming and all this other shit. It's expensive. So yeah, how you doing? So I was using whatever YouTube happened to pay me, and I showed everyone what YouTube pays me. I showed everyone. I'm not going to tell you again, but I showed everyone on a video last week how much I actually get paid from YouTube. But that goes right into covering Raw and Uncensored. So this is not like, thank God, I have other things I can do. This is a labor of love. I would love to make money. I just don't want to lose money. That would be dumb. Does anyone in the audience want me losing money to make you smile? Do you want me to lose money to make you laugh? Do you want me to lose money to take you on my adventures? Do you want me to lose money to take you to F1 if I go this year again? Should I lose money when they put the fall display up over here? I mean, really, does anyone want me to lose money doing this? I hope not. Yeah, I'm sure there's some assholes out there, but for the most part, I don't think you do. But maybe you're not thinking of this like a business. But anyway, I have to. So as long as I'm not losing money, I'm all right. You know? So that's the deal. So everyone's going to be the lateral shift, blah, blah, blah. So it's got all the shit over there. And the trolls. I welcome the trolls to come over to RU, because in doing so, I have a lot of things put in place, because I'm intelligent and I have some geniuses who I work with. You'll be outing yourself, and if you want to pay me to say, hey, Bror Fredrik, you're an asshole, you know, on a freaking video, that's okay. I'll take your money for you to say that to me. That's fine. But in the same time, you're going to be outing yourself. Trust me. I got shit put in place. I mean, you'll be outing yourself. I'll know who you are. So the FBI already knows who you are. They just won't tell me yet. It takes them a long time to build cases. Anyway, but we'll have definitive proof. So yeah, I welcome you to try. Be fun. And then that's the other thing with live streaming too. You know, like constantly being out and, you know, like looking over my shoulder and walking around my car 4 times and, you know, all this other shit that I gotta do because, you know, I have like a public persona and whatnot. But yeah. So yeah, I'm trolls, they still don't bother me. They want to do something, they just trust me. Ain't gonna work. Ain't gonna work, yeah. Yeah, no VPN gonna work either. Yeah. That's the beauty of controlling my own servers. But I digress. Anyhow, alright, so let's talk about, there's 2 last things we gotta talk about, and we do have time to do it. And those will be, what does a membership cost? The big question of the day. The membership cost, I have 2 levels. I have streaming only, if all you want to watch is live streams. Generally, if I do a live stream, I'll keep it up for a day or 2, and then, you know, it's gone. Because it costs a shitload of money to perpetually house video. They charge you by the minute, they charge you by the gigabyte, you know, on these servers and whatnot, Akamai and all these other. So I'm not leaving them up there forever. Because that would be pointless anyway, because, I mean, honestly, even on YT, this live stream, people watch it tomorrow, but by Monday, it'll get like 50 views, 100 views. By Tuesday, it'll get like 4. So it's not evergreen. You know, live streams have a lifespan of 72 hours, and after that, they're dead anyway. So I'm not going to house the live streams, but there is an archive. There's the chat room, there's, you know, all the extras, there's all sorts of shit going on over there. You're just gonna have to see it for yourself. So the live stream only is $15 a month. Effectively, just like I asked everyone in the very beginning, would you pay 50 cents to watch a live stream? Would you? Oh, just because it's $15, does that make a difference? Does it sound better to say 50 cents? Technically less, because that's if you pay on a monthly. There's also a yearly subscription that brings it down to like 30-something cents. Plus, if you use a link somewhere over there, I'm giving everyone who's watching this video, I already gave away the founders perpetual 25% off forever months ago. And the back end on this is pretty sophisticated. It tells me how many people, you know, opened it, how many were used. All the unused ones are still good. So if you feel like going back, I mean, I'm telling you how I can make less money. If you go back into your email and go find that original one, it's still good. I didn't cancel it. You could still use that coupon code and get perpetual 25% off, and I'm never doing that ever again. That'd be dumb. In time, if this goes the way I'd like and there's more and more and more and more and more people, I'll lower the price instead of raise it, because then my cost to operate will be defrayed among more people, so I would bring down the cost. I'm not gonna raise, well, anyway. Let me not jump the gun and be too optimistic. Anyway. Dang, you people out. So, that's 15 bucks a month, even cheaper if you do a year, and then I have a quarterly too that saves you a couple bucks. Alright, then there's the VIP, which is all the live streams and all the other videos. I put up premium videos. I consolidate the information that I'm putting out there, because it's not, yes, there'll be a blend. All the bullshit that I do live and we laugh and we joke, and I will be doing live streams like this here out in Vegas and whatnot, because I do have the capability to do exactly what I'm doing now. I'm not sitting here, but walking around with the gimbal and everything on my own platform. So I am going to do that. So you'll have all of that, plus if I was to put a tagline on Bror Fredrik Raw and Uncensored, I'd say my goal is to get everyone healthy, wealthy, wise, and informed. And those are 4 things that YT hates about what I do. They don't want anything. They don't want people getting wealthy, because that requires, that's too much freedom. Now, if I was pulling shenanigans and selling get-rich-quick schemes, that I would be a darling for them. They love that crap. But sound, logical budgeting advice, and how to properly work an IRA and a traditional IRA and a Roth and maybe some stock picks that you might, no, that's not scammy enough. So they don't like that. They don't like anything to do with health. God forbid you teach people to be healthy. No, they would prefer I sat there and scarfed frickin' McDonald's in front of you and told you it came from God, and I'd be their darling once again. So all 4 premises: healthy, wealthy, wise, and informed. They don't want you wise, they want you frickin' do not. But the 4 premises of Raw and Uncensored are taboo over here, but that's what we do over there. And we have levity and joke around and shit like that. But yeah, and that's 25 bucks. So for an extra 10 bucks, you get almost 100% more content for an extra 10 bucks. That's how I did the math on that. And that has quarterly, and that has annual and all that. So what is that? 70 cents a day? 75 cents a day, something like that? It's up to you. You don't have to. Nobody's making you, and I'm not begging anyone to. It's just reality. All right, so the last question, then I'm going to check out chat and whatnot. What do we got? There's a wide tier, yeah, I know what you're talking about. There's a wide tier that sits in a spot next to the stage at Fremont and has tons of views. People want sights and sounds. I can't argue with that. A lot of us like the chat, but new people aren't interested at all. They want to see sights and sounds. Maybe once they get used to Brock. Yeah, I get that. I mean, that's why I'm taking my ball and running. People want to see me for me, and the content and the information and whatever wisdom, whatever knowledge I have to offer. And I think I've offered my soul. I've bared my soul, like given my heart to people over the course of this 4 years, and I will till the day I'm fucking dead. But I know, you've heard me say it, I know some people just want to see the bright lights in big city. I get that, I'm okay with that, but that's never really been my shtick, That was never me. I mean, if you even read in my tagline, it's a show from Vegas. It's not a show about Vegas. However, I'm still gonna do the whole, I'm gonna do reporting and news and all that, not weather, but all the stuff. So People want to, I mean, it'll probably even grow the channel more because I know people just, you know, don't want to freaking see me. I'm okay with that. You know, that doesn't offend me whatsoever. But to sit and, you know, I mean, yeah, I could sit and point a camera into space and whatnot and just greet everyone. I could, but I'd be bored out of my freaking mind, you know? Because I don't need validation. I don't need the views. I don't need, I mean, it'd be nice or whatever, but, oh, I made an extra $4 today. You know, I made more than that on my Bitcoin, you know? Just sitting in a freaking electronic wallet. Well, that doesn't do nothing for me, you know? I don't know. I mean, to each their own, but yeah, you gotta give the people what they want. I mean, YouTube has already chose who their darlings are, and I ain't one of them. And I ain't complaining, it's not sour grapes, I don't give a shit. You know, there's like 3 or 4 big players, and you know, that's it. You know, and they're gonna feed them all the views. And that's fine, that's just not my shtick. Hey, on today's episode of Las Vegas with Bror, we're gonna do the 5 best places to eat shrimp. And if you stick around to the end, I'll give you a bonus tip on how you can get an extra shrimp. I'm not doing that bullshit. You know, it's just not me. I have a life, you know? It's just not me. I mean, I don't know, whatever. So, people would love it, you know, if I just shut the fuck up, stood outside, and just sat there with a camera. But all the times I've done that, I'll be honest, you've watched over the past year, you people who are playing along, I've tried everything. I've tried everything to make a lot of people happy here. You know, I did the no-talk walks for a week, and then after a while, people are like, oh, this sucks. This sucks. We want to, you know, we want to hear your commentary. Okay. You know, at first it was like, hey, shut the fuck up, bro. You know, just pointing camera at the pretty lights. And I did that, and everyone's like, oh, this is the best ever, this is the best ever. That lasted like twice. And then by the third one, everyone's like, oh, this sucks, bro, ain't talking. You know, so I can't win. I can't predict what people want or don't want, you know. You can only vote for me whether you join or not. I mean, it doesn't matter to me whether you do or you don't. I'm gonna do me regardless. I'm shifting my live streams to a place where I have a voice that's not gonna be freaking stepped on. I'm not gonna have the boot of the man on my neck any longer. That's just the bottom line. You know, and I don't even understand the whole, you know, standing out. And I'm not like dissing them or whatever, the whole standing out. I mean, every time I go to Fremont, by the time I get to the car, I have like 12 copyright claims, which means you make nothing. So maybe, you know, they're getting rich off Super Chat or something. I never watched one of those videos. I don't know how they do it, or they just do it because they love it. And I do this because I love it too. But I ain't gonna lose money doing something I love. That would be stupid, right? Wouldn't everyone agree? Lose money doing something you love would be kind of dumb. Or lose money providing value to people, which is most of what my live streams are. I lose money providing value to people. I mean, how's that look on a resume? What do? Oh, I just lose money providing great value and entertainment to, you know, a few tens of thousands of people a week. Oh, and you lose money doing that. Yeah, it's fun. I don't look good on a resume. Break even, a little better, I'm okay with, you know. It makes me feel a little better, you know. But anyway. Alright, the last thing I want to cover real quick is YouTube memberships and Patreon. Some people are like, oh, when do we cancel those? Cancel them whenever you want. I mean, I'm not going to tell you not to, but well, I don't know how to answer that exactly. Do you want to I mean, the YouTube membership is basically a form of support. It's not really, you're not paying for live streams or paying for this, paying for that. It's a form of support. I think on Patreon I have like 5 or 6 people. You know, I used to have like 30 or 40, but I know the economy blows, you know? So yeah, Patreon's like, I think I get like 25 a month. It's 26 this month I got out of Patreon. But every little bit helps. I ain't complaining. You know, that's some gas money. That's parking. If you feel that you're not getting your money's worth anymore because I'm shifting more of the live content that you've come to know and love over to a gated platform where you're gonna have to pay, I hate to see you go. You know, I could use the support, but if you don't feel like supporting anymore, I understand. You know, but if you're like, hey, I want to pay the $15 to, you know, watch the live streams, but I'm paying $3 over here, yeah, definitely cancel, because then it's only costing you $12. You know, you used to paying the $3, it's $15. You know what I'm saying? And there's super chat over there too. So if you want to, like, you know, hook a brother up, you can do that over there too. Because people do. Sometimes I drop some like crazy knowledge shit. The other thing I wanted to bring attention to, so I can't tell you what to do there. You're gonna have to make that decision yourself. If you want to continue supporting the channel's not going anywhere. I'll still be doing lives, but I'm shifting a lot of, you know, 80% of them over, but I'll still be live a couple times a week. Just not, you know, going around Vegas like this and whatever. I'll still probably be doing the chat and chills like we did yesterday. I'll still be doing all the stuff, you know, just not 6 days a week and not spending $40 to make 8. You know, that shit's coming to an end. And I hope you're happy for me, not, you know, upset with me for not wanting to lose money every time I live stream. So you have to make that decision. If you're doing it so that way you have money to join the membership, I support it 100%. If you're doing it because, like, F you, Bror, you know, we want you to keep working for free, you do you. I can't tell you no, you know? It is what it is. Oh, and the last thing I do want to say, as I fold up my notes and put them in my pocket, is they're also a pay-per-view. Like, you do not have to join a 1-month membership to watch a live stream. There's literally, you could pay per live stream. Like, I haven't finalized the price because I have to do the math, because there's a per user fee. The way streaming service works, it's like 70 something cents per person that's actually watching. You know, that's why when YT takes 45% of all the ad revenue and 40% of all the super chat activity, I can't really begrudge them that, because it is expensive. Like, I could put as many videos as I want up on YT. I could put 1 million videos. Like I said, I've got 1,200 live streams or more. I deleted some of my early ones because, you know, I wasn't talking and shit. Anyway, it costs money to house video, to transcode video, to all this shit. So that's why they take it. So yeah, there is a fee. So for every person who logs into a live, there's a fee. I have to figure out exactly how that's gonna work. And then there's credit card processing fees and all that other shit. But it'll be like $2, you know, or something like that, $2 or $3 to watch a live. You know, so if you like Saturday nights, you know, it costs $2 to $3 to freaking watch a live. You don't have to join up for the whole month, but if you're gonna watch 5 over the course of a month, that's costing you $15. You might as well just pay the $15 and watch 30. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Okay. You know, it's just math. It's just maths. All right, so that's what's going on with the channel. I'm not going anywhere. Just doing a lateral shift of some of the content. I'm gonna put it on my other channel so I can have freedom of speech, and that way you guys can have freedom of speech. That's the thing I haven't harped on either. You guys can say whatever the heck you want, just don't be assholes about it. Everyone is welcome. You don't have to agree with me spiritually, politically, or otherwise. Just don't be an asshole about it and you'll fit in just fine. You know, because we're all about just fellowshipping and learning from one another. Just approach each other and the content with an open mind. That you're there to learn and you're there to be part of a group, not to be a disruptive force. You know, and you'll be welcome, because I'm all about no censorship and no, you know, and freedom of speech. And people question me sometimes on the Bror Fredrik Facebook group, how come you let that person there so long talking crap or whatnot? Because I'm not. I hate censorship, and I'm gonna be the one doing censoring because they have a different opinion than the majority, or they have a different opinion than me. No, but I do let them have enough rope to hang themselves. Eventually, almost all of them say something really, really outrageously effed up, and either Facebook bans them or I do. But not on a censorship basis. It's almost like, you know, hey, I did your mom last night level stuff, you know? Like personal attacks. I don't stand for that. Someone gave me a choice a couple days ago. Gary, who's a bro, you know, you guys all know Gary M. He's a bro. I mean, we do not see eye to eye on certain political issues. I think we're closer to center on a lot. And there's a lot of things we completely agree upon. Someone contacted me and they said, if you don't get rid of Gary, I'm leaving and I'm unsubscribing, and I'm unsubscribing from, they were a member of brorfredrik.com and a channel member. And they said, it's either him or me. And I was like, fuck you. Fuck you. But what am I supposed to do there? I'm supposed to take, because you don't like this one, you can't find a way to have a civil conversation with someone that you differ in opinion from. You're going to put the onus on me to make a choice and ban someone? And he's like, oh, I know it gives you money, but I do too. Hey, don't even go there. And you're probably watching. You know who you are. Put me in a corner to choose? No. I'm going to choose the instigator. I'm going to choose to let go the person who wants to be let go, you know? This and that. Adios. Have a nice life, you know? What am I going to say? I'm not going to start taking sides and being bored. They don't know me well enough to think that shit's going to work. Obviously don't know me. But anyway, that backfired, didn't it? So yeah. So that's the deal. So I hope everyone joins me over there. There is in the description, there's a 20% off. 20% off any membership that you choose. And I periodically are going to do things. I have refer a friend. I mean, it's pretty freaking sophisticated what I built. Refer a friend. You invite a friend, they sign up, you get a free month. I got all the shit. I got gift certificates, gift cards, everything. You know, I'm ready. I'm loaded for bear. If you don't, I'm not going to be hurt, and I'm not going to care or love you any less. But I just want you to be aware of the situation. I would love to see you there, of course, and continue the good fellowship we have. But like I said, I'm still going to do some streaming and some stuff. I ain't going anywhere. Just this aspect is going over there. You know, because honestly, I've been crossing the line. You guys know I have been. You guys know I've been pushing the limits over here at YT. You know I've been doing stuff that I should be doing over there, over here. And you know they're not liking me for that. You guys know it, right? I mean, there's no mystery when I start going up. And some of those are my most popular. People are like, oh my God, that was great. You know, keep speaking the truth, this and that. But I'm shooting myself in the foot doing that. Well, that stuff should be over there because I'm trying to exist in two different worlds, you know? I'm trying to exist in the where I can say whatever I want, where I can't say shit. And of course there's gonna be a, you know, like yesterday, I wasn't supposed to say any of that stuff. That's a conversation to be had behind closed doors for 50 cents a day. You know, but people love the conversation and the frankness that I have and the, you know, the disregard for PC. You know, the truth. You know, like I would love to talk about that they're giving out free frickin' coat hanger jobs and frickin' snips at the thing that's taking place. I would love to talk about that because that deserves talking about, but we can't. But we could talk about it over there. So if you join me over there, I appreciate it, and you'll fit in, and I promise I'll give you your money's worth. The other promise I'll make to everyone is as follows. I cannot promise anyone in good faith that I'll always be right, or that I am always right. But I can promise you 100% from the bottom of my soul and my heart that I'll always be real and genuine. And that's my promise to you guys. So if you want to join me over there, I'd appreciate it, but I ain't going anywhere, and I would love to have you come join me over there too. And that's what I gotta say about that. Alright. So, let me go check out some stuff. Phil with the two banana around this. Angie, it's been a fun 17 months. You've learned a lot. 9% club. You guys are just awesome. Kyle, love and appreciate you, bro. Thank you for the hard work entertaining us and bringing us all together. Yeah, I mean, I take, you know, I know people are gonna like twist, you know, things that I've said here and all the rest of that. I know it. I know people because I've watched it happen. I watched it happen on my freaking news station here in town, twisting my words and actions. I know people. I know there's people out there who are gonna attempt to twist this, but don't get it. Don't. You guys who really know me, you know the deal. You know what's going on in my head. You know why I'm doing this. You know how I'm doing this, and you know that I have to do this. It's a matter of survival, you know? It's a matter of survival, you know? To just simply put, it's a matter of freaking survival at this point. And I want to survive, you know? I want to survive. I want to be in this for the long haul. I want to be with you guys for the long haul, you know? But again, if that's not for you, or I get that, you know, finances are tight and all that, $15 a month doesn't grow on trees, vote correctly, you know, this November, and it will grow on trees, hopefully. But in the grand scheme of things, I ain't going nowhere. So you can still, you know, we can still be friends. I'll still love you. I'll still say hello, you know, from the studio chats that I'm going to do and all the rest of that stuff. But, you know, things are just going to be a little different. And hopefully the channel will get to the place where it starts growing again, you know, because it's been sideways for 2 years. Ever since I decided I didn't want to have my, you know, my freedom of peaches taken away, it's gone sideways, and that's it. If anyone doesn't know that, and they, you know, yeah, maybe it's me, maybe I could be an asshole and whatnot, but it's obviously the powers that be. They ain't playing. So if I remove some of this, maybe, you know, the channel will gain some momentum. I see it. You know, because again, I do need some of the funds, which aren't a lot, trust me, to support RU. That's short. This is YT, that's RU. They don't even like me putting the fact that I put that link in there, their algorithm is so smart. They don't mind Cash App, they don't mind Venmo, they don't mind this shit. But the fact that I put that in there, if I remove that, I'd have more views right now. If I didn't put a link in the description to it, there'd be more views on this video. That's what I'm dealing with. So it's a matter of survival. Alright. What time is it? Oh, it's almost perfect timing. I nailed the time. I was like, it's gonna take an hour and a half. I nailed it. And I appreciate everyone's generosity tonight. That warmed my heart. I'm a bit choked up and whatever. And all that stuff. I get choked up a lot. Bro, you're a stand-up guy, the real deal, the best. You know, the best. Yeah, no. Isn't that ironic that Bensonhurst Feast? Go down there, eat some Zeppelis and whatnot. Lick the frickin' sugar off. Love to support you, bro. I've seen firsthand what you do for everyone. Yeah. Will there be commercials? Oh, okay, thank you, Sammy. Bro, that's one thing I forgot to say. I mean, when I chop this in a video, I gotta put that back in later. There's no commercials. None, because you're paying. You're paying to be there. There's no commercials. I'm not gonna run commercials. I might on occasion at the end of a video show you something cool that I found and be like, this is pretty friggin' boss. You know, there is a link in the description, but you know, that's about it. And that, you know how rare that is. I've done it for like 3 or 4 companies in 4 years. I might do that. But if I could, there's actually a product I'm working on. I'm not gonna tell you what it is, but I'm working on it for about 1.5 years. It's just gonna cost me a lot of money to kick off, so I'm not ready yet. No commercials. There's no reason to, you know? I mean, people have contacted me and been like, oh, we see you got that other channel, you know? Could you? No, I got people who are willing to give me their hard-earned money to have an experience and ain't gonna F it up with stupid commercials like they do here. Every 5 minutes, every 10 minutes, every 12 minutes. When they demonetize a video on me, I go back and look at them under a different account, and I swear they put a commercial like every 4 minutes. 1.5-hour video, I don't make a dime, but that's when they put like every 4 or 5 minutes they put a video, a commercial. I'm just like, holy shit. You know, or when they give me a copyright claim and you know, they refuse to let me, sometimes they let me cut out the segment, other times they don't. They're like, you are sharing the money with Cher. You're sharing the money with Bruno. Yeah, sharing as in giving it all? What's this sharing shit, you know? You don't know the word sharing, but that's what they call it. Anyway, no commercials. 0, zip, zilch, none. Just like MTV used to be. Remember when you first paid for cable? No commercials whatsoever. Same thing, but I'll never do it. I don't care if there's 5,000 people. I don't care if it gets to 10,000 people. I would never put a commercial on it. I respect everyone. Hold me to it. Everyone right there, hold me to it. I might show you a product. I might show you some Tiege Hanley once in a frickin' blue moon at the end. But I will never take advertising and run commercials, ever. Hold me to it. Hold me over a fire if I ever do. I have too much respect for those of you who are respecting me enough to support me over there. I would never do that. And here's the other thing. Okay, there's always one last thing with me, isn't there? Because my mind is always like, my mind, that's why I stay up until like 4 every morning. I gotta give my mind a chance to calm down. It's always thinking. Now I forgot.
Excuse me?
Did I what? No, I didn't. Are they good? Yeah, you want to say hello?
Yeah, hey, how are you?
Yeah, you do.
So we're gonna buy some grapes?
Maybe later. I gotta finish talking to about 1,000 people right now. I appreciate it. My name's Bror. YouTube. Yeah. Now you're famous too. Okay, what were we talking about? I couldn't understand. She was like whispering that she wanted to eat crepes with me. She wanted me to eat some crepe Suzettes or something. I don't know. Did you try the crepes yet? I don't know. But I do got some nice cologne on. Maybe that's a lorder over here. Anyway, what the hell are we talking about? We're talking about no commercials, and there's one other thing. I distracted myself. I'll think about it. Give me a second. Alright. It'll come to me in a minute. Damn, there was one other thing. Yeah, I thought she said grapes. She had a cute bag on? She got money? I don't think she was an Amber. There was one other thing along the lines. Oh, it always comes back to me. Give me enough time, it comes back. Sometimes after I sign off, but it always comes back. All right, here's the other thing. I want to start having guests. I've been saying that forever. Guests I can do all day freaking long. The other thing that I'm just about perfected at this point is group get-togethers, the equivalent of a Zoom. We could do mad freaking Zooms over there where everyone could get together and see each other and talk and the whole shit. So that's one of the pluses of brorfredrik.com. The other thing is guests. I can have any one of you at any time on as a guest. Or multiple people as guests. The other thing is, if you want to have your own segments, if you have knowledge about something, or you have whatever, you have a skill, or you want to whatever, talk about some shit, you can send me a recorded video. I'll put it up for you. Because I do have the ability to do. I said, like I would change the name from Hey Bror Fredrik on the road if there was like 4 or 5 authors or contributors. But I would open it up to everyone too. If you want to talk about, I don't know, something interesting. I mean, pottery. I don't know, weaving, basket weaving. If you have something to offer, or if you want, something, we would do that, because I could figure out how many views, and we could monetize. Yeah, we could do a lot of stuff. Or if you just have a cool video you want to put up, that's the other thing. In this platform, you can put up your own videos. You can put up your own videos. I permitted that. Who's letting you do that? Well, YouTube lets you do that. No, not YouTube. Well, they all do. But you know what I'm saying. You remember, you put up videos. I trust you. Put some shit up there. But if you want your own channel, I'll give you one too. That was my point. Anyway, I gotta go see Man About a Horse. I hope that goes over well. I hope that's enough ammunition to deal with, people who are going to have shit to say. If someone asks you questions, I will cut this into a separate video and put it up, tomorrow, the next day. Or just point them towards this video and say, nah, bro didn't say that. Because the big thing, I know it's going to happen. I just know people. Bror's quitting YouTube. I've already got the emails. I heard you quitting. I'm not. If I was, I'd tell you, but I'm not. When I become a crypto millionaire off of Bitcoin, I might. But I'll still hang out with you. I'll just have the money to fly on my private jet to come visit you. That's all. All right, people. I hope that was informative. I hope you do join me. If you don't, I'm not going to hold it. It's not going to be anything personal, but I would appreciate it, and I appreciate the support, and I appreciate all the support over the past 4 years, and I hope that continues as well. That you don't abandon me, and you don't feel like I'm abandoning you guys, because I'm not. And I love you guys. And on that note, Bror Fredrik out.